Now going to start with a little Parasha meditation in Imuna Healing Course 1, Part 1, Class 2. And this is, we're going to do now Parasha Metzora. Even though that's a bit behind Israel, but I know it's not so behind you. And this is about a lot about arrogance, which is the underlying cause for Tzorat, for the spiritual disease that they call leprosy, but really it isn't leprosy. Okay, so here is from the book Parasha Meditation, available on Amazon. So I'm going to ask everyone to mute yourself while we do the meditation, and after that, we're going to unmute and talk and share some healing experiences. So make yourself comfortable and relax. Become aware of how your body rests on your chair or cushion, and take several deep breaths, relaxing even more. Scan your day or week for episodes where you felt arrogant about certain accomplishment, momentarily forgetting how your every achievement is in Hashem's hands alone. Tune into this conceited feeling of taking excessive credit for your deeds that only alienates you from God and others. Where does arrogance come from? Perhaps an underlying insecurity causes your ego to hold on to greatness. Perhaps you're trying to drown out an underlying voice that cries, "I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough," with a prideful counter voice chirping some form of, "I'm so great, I'm so great, I'm so great." Think about how wealth, beauty, health, and smarts are never guaranteed for life. We exercise no control over them. At any given moment, a person may lose all of his material and spiritual attributes that makes him so proud. Hashem is in control of our lives. We didn't enter this world on our own, and we have no idea when and how we will meet our end. Meditate on how every one of your good qualities and accomplishments are nothing but Hashem's special blessing for which to be grateful. Take this moment to realize how the particular achievement that made you excessively proud is a divine blessing. Mentally, thank Hashem for enabling you to reach this realization. Now, tune into an episode where you felt low and unworthy. Realize how this too is from Hashem. Take a few deep breaths and resolve to accept Hashem's will even within your dark lowliness. Imagine being a tiny drop of water in a vast ocean. Take a few breaths. Notice how you're connected to the greater whole. Envision a ray of light emanating from the sun coming down to evaporate you. Imagine how you, being a tiny drop, rise up as vapor towards the sky. Visualize yourself becoming part of a cloud. Become aware of how your separate existence is melting away, allowing you to integrate into the greater whole. Now realize how your darkest moments are orchestrated from above to eventually bring you closer to Hashem. Your talents too emanate from Him and are channels for His light. Thank Hashem for allowing you to become an instrument to spread His light in the world. Thank Hashem for all the things that you do. Because it's really possible to serve Hashem not only when we feel enlightened, but even when we're down and low, feeling spiritual and pure. When we go through times of darkness and doom, when we feel far from Hashem, sunken in impurity, the main way to serve Him is through accepting Hashem's will with love. Even when we find ourselves sitting alone, if we accept Hashem's will at these times of darkness, this in itself is a complete rectification. In this way, we can serve Hashem through our lows no less than through our highs. Okay, so I'm going to